Hey guys, Senior Thesis Bart back with my iZombie Season 2, Episode 5, Love and Basketball review. So, recapping review. So, this episode built on the kind of what happened last episode. To give that a quick recap, solve the problem. Major's in a downward spiral. Liv reaches out. She's like, hey, I don't know you anymore. I don't know what's going on. We have to cut it up. And then Major goes over to Liv's place and he's like, I need help. And then they proceed to make out, and that is the end of the episode. Now, in this episode, they are continuing making out, and Liv cuts him off because she's like, I don't know what the effects of zombieism will have and how it spreads, and it can spread easily. So they both kind of want to rekindle the relationship, but she's rocky on how she might transmit her zombieism to him in like an STD or something like that, like a disease. So she's kind of she kind of tries to friend zone him for a bit, and that's kind of the basis of the whole episode. Now, on the murder aspect, there is a security guard who is also a coach who gets murdered, and one of the main suspects is a kid's abusive father. He's discounted pretty quickly. So the whole murder part was actually not the most interesting, surprisingly. It was, again, Liv eating the brains. She turns into a basketball aficionado and a basketball coach, and she uses kind of that to rehabilitate Major in a way. So she gets him kind of off of the utopian. She gets him the job as a coach, or kind of to push him towards who he used to be. And Major even realizes that at the end when he's like, when he wants to get back together with Liv, because he realizes with Liv around, he's a better man. And so I thought that was kind of cute and cool at the same time. And their whole like friend zone, not friend zone aspect was really, really well done. Clive Babineau's part of the episode was, again, solving the case and looking into the death of the police chief, the former police chief from season 1, and where that's leading him, along with his relationship with the new FBI agent. So it'll be fun to see when that gets developed. It's not really developed right now, but it's something they're doing a slow burn on, and I appreciate that. Now, Ravi, yeah, I think it's Ravi. I always forget his name. Liv's boss, Ravi, his relationship with Blaine. His thing is, Blaine gets him the cut utopium, but he can't develop the cure as fast as everyone would like, even Blaine, because Blaine sneaks into the lab later right before they're about to test to see if they can turn the rats into zombies before they can cure them of the zombieism. That's a weird word, zombieism. But before he can test it, Blaine walks in, and the person that Blaine turned into a zombie injects himself with the tainted utopium, thinking it's going to cure him. And in fact, it just speeds up the zombie process. And so Blaine's like, Blaine and Ravi have this moment where they're just like, oh, that's anti-zombie cure. That's like zombie progression. And then they're like, well, this could be bad in the wrong hands. And they look at each other, and then they just start like fighting and scrambling over the vial, which keeps getting thrown out of their hands. And then in the end, Ravi smashes it with another vial and breaks it. So they're really back to square one, which is kind of annoying, but it makes sense because it's only episode 5. So I'm sure they'll make more progress as the season goes on. Other than that, it was a really enjoyable episode, but I can't think of much that happened, surprisingly, even though I just watched it like 2 hours ago. But yeah, that's it. Not much from the Gilda storyline, other than if you watch AfterBuzz TV, they have an interview with her a few weeks ago. So she says something at how she gets in preparation for playing that role that I remember, but I don't want to spoil. Sorry about that. That I remember, but I don't want to spoil, so you should go watch it for yourself. Anyways, that's it for this review. I would give it an 8.5 out of 10. That sounds about right. And again, iZombie Season 2 going super strong. So that's it for this. Like, comment, subscribe. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. should be coming out soon. And Senior Thesis Bart signing off.